up, everybody? So back on the Ford Ranger again today, and I fucked up. I was looking around in the console because I was cleaning up his truck a little bit. Found this. Looking back on video, I don't know what that was. Looking back on video, I never put this on the driver's side in the body mount bushing. I didn't know this was around, so I just stuck it in there. Well, if I would have looked in there, we would have had it. So we got to tear that back apart, stick that in there. Also, we got some of these body bushings from work. These just showed up at work one day, and they've been laying around in my office for probably 2-3 months. But you know what? We got washers. So I've been trying to get some washers for his truck because we shimmed that body mount with some washers I had. Well, these fit perfect with the actual body mounts. So we're gonna put these in. We got these for free because they just showed up at work. Nobody knew where they were at, who they were for. Been laying there 2-3 months. So, all right, so this was the stack we had temporarily. Here's our new stack. Stick them right on top. Okay, got close. See our semi pretty floorboard there. Go ahead. see how all deformed it is now. This is supposed to go in here. That way it helps keep that pretty solid, not deformed. All right, like I said, it's like 92 in here. I want to show you guys something very important. Remember a long time ago I said body line. Well, that pretty much took care of that body line just by adding that little tiny washer in there. However, this side, bolt's not long enough. So it's not quite there, but it's close. So as long as he likes it, we're good. If not, we'll just order another bolt longer from a McMaster-Carr probably, or go buy a carriage bolt. We'll stick that down through there with them extra washers we got. All right, let's go ahead and get this little kick panel down here installed. Not perfect, but she's in there. Still gotta figure out what to do with this thing. Maybe I'll get some double-sided tape or something. So our screw is too loose. So we went ahead and pulled one out of our stash. To go. All right, so one of the only things left here is we never got a chance to try out our exhaust. So go ahead and get this battery hooked up and sit you guys out here and see what it sounds like. So working. If it's not, then we need to look at replacing it, or figure out why it's not working. We hooked up that fan bypass switch, so we should be able to turn it on whenever we need to, but you shouldn't have to worry about turning switches on or off, because we forget. I do it all the time in mine. So looks like we're about 120 right now. I'm not sure what the fans turn on at, but we'll find out. I discovered that switch ain't gonna work because it doesn't have any power, because my dumbass never tested it when I finished it. So now we gotta find a hot wire for it. Alright, so temp shows 210, and it shows It shows 264 here. And of course, can't find my temp gun. So she's showing about 160 on the gauge. This is saying about 255. So yeah, them gauges are, mechanical gauges are way off, because it's showing 230 up here on the little screen for the FiTech. So yeah, I'm glad we shut that down and checked it, because that would have not been good at all. It's not even hooked up. I'll just stick some duct tape on that for a minute, just so it's got some type of temperature transfer there. Alright, so just checking some shit here, and it looks like fan on 115, fan off 159, option fan 1 enabled. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but we're gonna keep looking. Alright, so she's running a lot cooler. I think I gotta check FiTech, but I think what's happening is, I'm guessing that fan output wire is maybe at ground. Not sure, but the coolant temp switches are positive on both sides. So something's going on, but anyway, we're gonna keep working on stuff here, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys. So take care.